It's funny how we plan so many things in life, like going on vacations, our lifestyle, and even what to eat for dinner. But when it comes to our financial future, it seems like many people are either too busy or too scared to prioritize their financial future. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Legacy Before Lifestyle. I'm your host, Precious Mamodu, the CEO and lead consultant of Prescient Realty Services. Today, we are embarking on a journey moving from YOLO to legacy. And with me here, I have my amazing colleague and co host, Payne Michael, the CEO of Olapin Properties. Good morning, Olapin. How are
Yeah,
you doing
good
today?
morning, Precious. I'm doing absolutely fine.
If I must say, you look amazing.
Thank you very much. You look fantastic too.
Thank you. So, there is a popular mindset
Okay,
among young men
okay,
which says you only live once,
okay,
nobody knows tomorrow.
okay.
So, what's your honest take on that way of thinking?
Well, it's a very deep statement, if I must say, but it's very dangerous as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, no one knows tomorrow, and that is why preparation for that tomorrow matters. There is a saying that when opportunity meets unfiltered preparation, then success becomes inevitable. So a lot of young men today they tend to live a spending life, not an earning or investing life, which is actually very dangerous. A lot of our young people they are not taught that attraction without stability often leads to pressure.
Hmm.
You understand? And that's why you have to prioritize preparation for stability. You need to actually prepare for your tomorrow because your future self will not forgive lack of preparation. It will definitely punish it and send you the bill later. So, as a young person, please, that kind of mindset is very dangerous.
Okay, so what do you think brought about this mindset? Is it as a result of fear, wisdom, escapism, or even social media?
Social media played a big role in this because a lot of people tends to just show their lifestyle and this is what motivates others to be like, oh, I need to be like this person. I need to, but let's just be honest with ourselves. Nobody shows their failures on social media. As a young person, you don't need to follow this trend. Stick your mindset to earning and not just spending.
All right. So many young men seem to prioritize relationships,
Okay.
their lifestyles, and even their appearance over their financial future. Why do you think they do this?
Okay, so biology actually played a big role in this because as humans, we are meant to bond physically, emotionally, and psychologically. So as a young person, yeah, there is no what's it called? There is no harm, there is no bad thing in you bonding, but know what you are really bonding with. You need to really bond with your financial future because this is what can create stability for you. This is what can make you grow. This is what can actually liberate you financially because what you bond with today determines what you become tomorrow.
If I may ask, at what point does one's lifestyle become a liability?
Oh, okay. So when you are living a spending life without earning or investing, yes, your life becomes a liability because there's no how rich you are as a person. When you spend without that spending coming back to you,
Mhm.
without you earning, you understand, you're just a few times away from being broke. You understand? Because givers don't they lack. Oh, you understand? If you're a giver without you receiving, you are eventually like at one point.
Interesting. So earlier you mentioned the biological instinct bonding. So practically speaking, how can young people begin to bond
Okay.
financially with their future selves? Not just emotionally, but intentionally.
Okay, so that's where biology becomes wisdom. There is a hormone in the body that is responsible for bonding both psychologically and emotionally. The hormone is called oxytocin. This hormone is what allows you to bond, psychologically and emotionally, like I said. But the issue is not with the bonding. The issue, like I said, is what are you bonding with?
Hmm.
So as a young person, my advice would be that redirect that bonding energy, redirect it to investing in your financial future, investing in tangible assets like real estate. You understand? Because real estate is an asset that has stability, that the trajectory is definite. So when you invest in assets like real estate, you understand, and you bond with it, you know, your financial future will thank you loudly for it.
All right. So what habits create this bond? Because you mentioned the bond. Like we need to bond with our financial future or financial self will thank us for it. So what habits now create these bonds that you've mentioned? What habit create these bonds? And what mind shifts like need to happen?
Okay, so the first habit you need to emulate when you want to create such bond is discipline. You understand? You have to be very disciplined with your finance. You have to know that the more you earn actively, the more you need to invest in assets that also earn for you passively. Because the trajectory of human life is from inclination to declination. When you were born, the first stage you pass through is the inclination stage. That means you have the energy to hustle, you have the energy to do a lot of things, but there will be a point you will decline. And
Mm,
those times when you decline, that's now when your assets start working for you, you know, as a passive means of income. You understand? So discipline is very, very important. And one of the parameters of discipline is for you to stay consistent with those habits. You understand? You set an investment goal as a person that you want to buy 3 properties in a year. Try and be consistent enough to achieve that goal. You understand? If it is just 1 property in a year, try and achieve it. Be consistent with it, and also be patient, because real estate teaches patience. You understand? Be patient. You don't expect to invest in real estate and earn overnight. No, you don't earn overnight, you earn over time. You understand? And that's why you need to start early. Like I said, when you start early, you apply patience to it as well. And the third thing, which I believe is the fulcrum of these parameters of discipline, is that you need to be loyal to such, also to such investment. Rather, you need to stay loyal to it. You understand? Don't, because of you want to finance your lifestyle, your appearance, or your look, and take away your loyalty from investment. You need to stay loyal with your investment, even though these things, they are not really convenient for you at some point. But you need to stay loyal to it, that, well, the inconveniences I'm experiencing now is what will bring the joy, is what will make the future that I don't even know about, what will make it stable. You understand? So you need to apply these 3 parameters of discipline: consistency, patience, and loyalty. You understand? Because when you apply these 3 things, then you form an habit, and that discipline becomes natural.
mm. So let's talk specifics. Why real estate? Of
Okay.
course, you can hustle hard, make your money, and spend it to enjoy life while you're young. Why real estate?
Okay. So number one is also is seasonal,
Mm,
but assets are permanent. Assets are permanent, and they're also transgenerational. You can transfer it. You can also live with it to the end of your days. You understand? So as a person, real estate is something that you need to take very, very serious, because there'll be a point in your life whereby you won't be able to hustle anymore. So what will start handling for you, what will start keeping your life in a stable form, is real estate. And I will use examples of some successful people that we know about. Number one is Aliko Dangote. So there's something Aliko Dangote really understands as an investor, and he understands this at a very early age. You control land and you control scale.
mm,
Let me use Dangote Refinery as an example. Dangote Refinery is sitting on over 100 hectares of land. So, in terms of plot, that is 1,520 plots that Dangote Refinery is sitting on. And that's like 1/10 of Victoria Island, Lagos.
wow.
You understand? Imagine just an individual controlling 1/10 of Victoria Island. You understand? So Dangote as a person now, he understands this. He's now controlling scale, in the scale of growth, the scale of his time, this, controlling different sort of scales. So when you control land, you control skill. So another example is Femi Otedola. Femi Otedola recently sold Geregu Energy Plants. He sold 95% of the stake for $750 million. He sold it to MAAM Energies. That's MAM Energies. He sold it to them for $750 million. He didn't start Geregu plans today. He has started Geregu plans for years back. You understand? And now Femi Otedola is aged. But is he working anymore? No. Those things are the one now working for him. If he's spending $100,000 in a year, you understand, he will need 7,500 days to spend that $750 million, and he will be living large. You understand? So, as a young person, you need to start early in life by investing in real estate and do it with discipline, with the parameters of discipline, like I said, consistency, patience, and loyalty. Because the future that you said no one knows tomorrow, all of us plan to live long, but do you want to live long and be miserable? That should be a question you need to ask yourself. So stability is something that you need to, invest and prioritize. So as a young person, real estate should take larger part of your investment portfolio for me.
Thank you. Thank you. I agree with you, like totally. Everything you said, absolutely correct. Real estate is tangible and it's something because even a philosopher once said, the best investment is on health, is health itself. That is
Of
real
course,
estate.
of course.
So if you could talk to your younger self or to the young men watching out there, what is that one thing that you want to tell them, like over choosing legacy to YOLO?
Okay. So as a young person, you need to understand something. If you don't emotionally bond with your financial future, you will later bond with regret. It is tit for tat. So as a young person, let your oxytocin don't just work for emotional feelings alone. Let it
Mm.
also work for your financial future, because this is how you can create wealth over time. This is how you can build a legacy. When you allow your oxytocin to work for your financial future, let your investment portfolio, your asset portfolio, let it be majorly real estate. Like I said, you control land and you control skill.
All right, thank you so very much. This has been a powerful conversation. And one thing we want you to take from today is that enjoying your life and building a legacy should not be enemies. You can do both, actually. But the most important thing for you to do is that you should ensure that you build a legacy for yourself. Your future does not need to start tomorrow. It starts right now with the decisions you make, the money you spend, the way you save, what you invest, and what you prioritize. To everyone watching, we hope this conversation has challenged you to think differently and also helped you to redefine your financial future. If this episode added value to you, please share it to someone that really needs it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across all our social media platforms at Olapin Properties and Prescient Realty Services. From us here, thank you for watching, and until next time, don't forget to build wisely, build intentionally, and
Let oxytocin work for your financial future and not just your emotional feelings. Thank you.
bye.